If it were held right now, it'd be pretty hot weather out there. We've got a tough week ahead. Angelica tracking it all.
Which, if it was July, it would be fine, right? Looking at 80s and 90s, that's what's in store. Those clouds all the way to the 15 for now, extending from Vista, Encinitas, Del Mar, and then a few breaks as you make your way east in San Diego, Coronado. Of course, we have all those clouds in place right now. They're getting low, but visibility still being reported between 8 and 9 miles, so that is fantastic. We need good visibility for great driving conditions. Tomorrow morning, some areas of low clouds may be a concern, but it should clear rather quickly. By 7 o'clock, we'll start to see more sunshine. And with all that sunshine, excessive heat is expected for our deserts starting Thursday at 10 a.m. We're going to be tracking the possibility of temperatures ranging from 110 to almost 120 degrees. And we'll take a look at the numbers a little bit closely here in our Super 7-day forecast. Opening day for the San Diego County Fair Wednesday, 77 degrees for San Diego. For Del Mar, temperatures will average right around 74 degrees at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So if you get there early, or maybe if you go into the evening hours, it should be a little bit more comfortable. Our temperatures will peak on Friday with this heat that's going to be ongoing into the weekend. Expecting temperatures to average in the 80s in Oceanside, around 75 degrees in Imperial Beach. So it does get better as you make your way farther south. Inland communities will also see temperatures peak on Friday. We're going to be in the 90s, but for tomorrow, a day you're not necessarily comfortable, but definitely better than Friday with temperatures in the mid-80s. We're going to be adding about 5 degrees all around the county. Our mountains could also tap into those 90s this weekend, but for tomorrow, still a nice day with 81 degrees. It is warm outside, so be mindful. If you want to take a closer look at the hourly forecast, of course, we have extra data and graphics available also on 10news.com. Kimberly, back to you. Driven by that marine layer are staying offshore at this hour, but you can see the exception, the North County. Some of those clouds are going to start moving in overnight, and they will be stretching all the way to the 15 by tomorrow morning. We should start to see clearing right around 7:30, but for the coast, most likely it'll be 9:30, 9:45 when we'll start to see clearing conditions. The rest of the day looks fantastic, which is great timing. The desert's excessive heat on the way. It'll start on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. and it will continue through Sunday. Temperatures here could range close to 120 degrees, and the hottest day most likely will be on Saturday. So the breakdown, close to 80 degrees for the weekend at the coast. Tomorrow, 74 degrees. Another nice day on the way with morning clouds giving way to sunshine. Inland communities will be heating up through Thursday through Sunday with numbers close to the 90s, but variability 88 to 91 degrees, so not a whole lot of room there for comfortable conditions in our inland valleys. In the mountains, it'll be sunny, it will be dry with highs around 86 degrees. Elevated fire danger is expected, and then the winds are going to start picking up over the weekend as the numbers do go down slightly next week. So the difference only about 5 degrees. The deserts, here we go, 116 Saturday, back down to 111 on Sunday, and just a few degrees better into early next week. Kimberly?
Thanks, Ed.
County Fair, and a lot of people heading out there for the next several days. Temperatures will be heating up. So let's take a look at, we are expecting the numbers to continue going up through the rest of the week. Right now, most of the county is clear. Even coastal communities, the clouds have been just kind of sitting out there. They will be returning tonight, and expect to see clouds early tomorrow morning. If you commute between 7:30, you will see clouds from the coast all the way to the 15. After 7:30, it'll start to clear in the East County, and then eventually we'll see some sunshine near the coast as well. Most of the morning, at least the second half of the morning, we'll have sunny conditions in our coastal communities, which is, again, perfect for Del Mar if you're going to be out there tomorrow. The hourly breakdown, temperatures will start in the mid-60s. They open the gates right around 11, so most likely around 67. Through the early part of the afternoon, 68 degrees, and then dropping down to 64 into the evening. So no matter what time you go, it shouldn't be too bad out there. Excessive heat, though, is expected. Dangerous conditions for our deserts from Thursday through Sunday, with numbers ranging from 110 to 120. And the culprit is this high-pressure system, even though the numbers will slightly drop next week as the low-pressure system begins to move in and kind of help to get this high pressure moving out of the region, another one will follow. So it's going to be mostly these. The winds will be picking up on Saturday and Sunday, but the temperatures will start to drop slightly. There's still going to be very low relative humidity, so we'll have to be very careful and prevent fires from starting. In the deserts, excessive heat with dangerous conditions all the way from Thursday through Sunday with highs around 111. Kimberly?
Thank you, Angelica.
Heat is going to be impacting some parts of the county more than others, and I'll show you exactly when. After 8 a.m., it is not going to be cloudy. It'll be nice and sunny, but of course, it's going to lead to a warm-up. Temperatures are expected to peak on Friday and Saturday, and that is for the eastern part of the county. The heat will be excessive for our deserts and even dangerous at times, with temperatures getting over 115 degrees. So it is definitely going to be a scorcher out there. As far as the coast, actually getting a little bit more comfortable. It looks like the marine layer will be dominating a lot more than the high pressure system, and that is going to lead to temperatures in the low to upper 70s. As we go hour by hour, just for tomorrow, you can see we 7 degrees. Then we head into Friday and we'll see similar conditions. Once again, those clouds mostly for the coast are going to stick around through the second half of the morning, 10 o'clock, and we still have clouds for coastal communities, but for the eastern part of the county, it is all about the sunshine and temperatures close to 90 degrees. So if you want summer weather, it is going to feel like summer here. Saturday and Sunday temperatures will be close to the 90s, and I do want right around 82 degrees, so well above the normal. Also above average in the mountains, turning windy this weekend. The winds will be picking up Saturday and Sunday, mostly out of the west, but with dry conditions and warm temperatures, it does create dangerous conditions with elevated fire danger. And of course, excessive heat expected for Thursday through Sunday in the deserts. Kimberly?
Thank you, Angelica.
Borrego Springs could potentially break records tomorrow as well as Saturday. And there's a potential Chula Vista could also be pretty close to 70 degrees tomorrow. But the clouds are going to be hanging around, and they really help things out. It's helping to keep those temperatures a lot more comfortable in comparison to the rest of the county, especially with the kind of warm-up we've seen. Numbers averaging 3 degrees warmer than just 24 hours ago. But earlier today, the difference was much greater, with temperatures in the 90s in Ramona today. Right now, it is 79 degrees, 81 Julian, 65 in National City, and those 60s also near the coast. Of course, the heat is completely different in the deserts, and it's already getting very summery with excessive conditions. A warning will be in effect until 8 p.m. on Sunday. Temperatures there could average close to 115. And most of the clouds we see right now are just near the coastal communities, but they're going to be back at night and into the morning, keeping the daytime highs in the low 70s to the mid 70s over the weekend. Next week, just one day in the 70s before we're back in those 80s for the middle of the week. And look at the numbers. 116 for the average. The possible record we could break on Friday, 115 in Borrego Springs, and also 115 on Saturday. Kimberly?
Thank you.
Very warm in some parts of the county, especially as we travel east. At this hour, 11 o'clock in temperature time, so it is just going to be uncomfortable for the deserts through the weekend. Our excessive heat warning will stay in effect until 8 p.m. Sunday night. And again, no relief at night, which is making it incredibly tough. It feels more like August and not like early June. Low clouds will help the coastal communities. It'll feel nice even into the weekend with warmer temperatures, but comfortable in comparison to the rest of the county. 90s will be possible with our temperatures set to peak Friday, Saturday across most of the county, and excessive heat again will continue into our deserts. The clouds tonight, most of them just areas like La Jolla, PB, all the way down to OB with some patchy fog into the Del Mar area. And we saw some of those clouds early this afternoon, which made it very comfortable for anyone headed out to the fair. And the same story will continue into the weekend. Daytime highs will average right around 70 degrees for tomorrow, mid 70s into the weekend with the clouds opening up a little bit more. That nice mix of clouds and sunshine helps temperatures get a little bit warmer, but 9 degrees at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then by the evening time 64. So if you get cold easily, you probably want to bring a jacket with you. Temperatures in our inland communities will average in the upper 80s around the county. Daytime highs for this time of the year should be closer to 81 degrees in places like Ramona and also in Escondido, where the temperatures will average between 87 to 90 degrees on Friday. We'll add about 1 to 2 degrees on Saturday. The numbers will briefly improve improve on Monday and then rebound for the middle of next week with 90 set to return. Around 87 degrees on Saturday in our mountains, better on Monday, but again, the entire county will see that next warm up next week, which is set to be here by Wednesday. The break is going to be very, very short-lived. Kimberly?
Oh boy. Thank you, Angelica.